the foaler went to the right mum. So why are these amazing animals endangered? Well, historically they've been hunted for their skins, but thankfully that trade no longer exists. It's illegal to trade in their skins, and so hunting for that has stopped. However, there is some hunting for subsistence meat still, but probably the greatest threat now is loss of habitat and also access to water. And so Peter and I are going to touch on a few of the things that we're doing as the Grevy Zebra Trust to help conserve the Grevys. And as Ian said, basically our primary partner are the communities that share the same resources as Grevy Zebra, because ultimately they're also depending on these resources, and so we need to improve livelihoods as much as we are improving the future for Grevys. One of our major kind of core programs is restoring habitat, and we do this using community livestock. So currently there's a lot of overgrazing that's happening on the landscape, and this is because the pattern of the Samburu has changed a bit. They're no longer as nomadic as they used to be, and so there's a lot of pressure on plants, and there's not much recovery time. And so we're getting a lot of bare soil as a result because plants are dying off. And added to that is when you have bare soil, when the rain falls on it, it can't actually soak into the soil. And so we need to break that soil up, and we can do that using livestock hooves. So we've got a really great program that's going on where we work out with the communities how they're going to plan their livestock for recovery time and to break up that soil. We also do a clearing and reseeding program. And this is in areas where it's very bare and there's a tree species which is not utilized by the community or wildlife. And so it's cut down, and then we reseed with perennial grass. And we've actually managed to improve over 1,500 hectares of Grevy zebra habitat in the last 3 years. And we're expanding this program and scaling up. And it's really fantastic because it's a win-win situation. The Grevy zebra have responded very positively, as well as other wildlife. And the livestock that have been running on the grazing plan have actually come out a lot healthier than livestock that hasn't been on a grazing plan. And so they've sold for higher prices, and the community livelihood is therefore also improved. So we're really trying to scale up this approach, and we've got 4 new communities that we're working with. One of the things that we've done in Samburu, we have a saying, an exposed eye is more clever. And by that, it means seeing something, if you're exposed to something, you can take that knowledge back to your community. And so we took a group down to Zimbabwe in August.